crashing down. My life in flames, my tears concrete, the pain me to the end. The darkest, deepest riverbed, my book of life incomplete without you here. Alone, sit and reminisce. Sometimes I miss your touch, your kiss, your smile, and meanwhile, you know I never cry. Cause deep down inside, you know our love will never ever die.
Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah. Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah. Everything's gonna be alright.
Together we can take this one day at a time.
Can you take my breath away? Yeah. Can you give him a light to your life? Yeah. Is everything gonna be okay?
I'll be your strength. I'll be here when you wake up. Take your time and I'll be here when you wake up. I never thought my heart would miss a single beat. Caress your hand as I watch you while you sleep. So sweet, I weep as I search within to find a cure to bring you back again. And the sun will rise, open up your eyes. Surprise, just a blink of an eye. I tried to be positive. Yo, a fighter, so fight, wake up and live.
Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah. Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah. Everything's gonna be alright.
Together we can take this one day at a time.
Can you take my breath away?
Yeah.
Can you give him a light to your life? Yeah. Is everything gonna be okay?
I'll be your strength, I'll be here when you wake up.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Everything's
gonna be alright.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Everything's gonna be alright.
I give my life to only see you breathe again. Hand in hand as we walk on the wastelands. To hear your voice, rejoice as you rise and say, this is the day that I wait and pray, okay? Today's silence as time just moves on. You can't hear it though, but I'm playing our favorite songs. I miss you much, I wish you'd come back to me. You see, I really like time cause you're my destiny.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be okay.
No doubt.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Together we can take this one day at a time.
Can you take my breath away?
Yeah.
Can you give him a light to your life?
No doubt.
Is everything gonna be okay?
I'll be your strength, I'll be here when you wake up, alright?
Everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be okay.
No doubt.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Together we can take it one day at a time.
Can you take my breath away?
Yeah.
Can you give him a light to your life?
No doubt.
Is everything gonna
me digas los olmos que te esperas. Le puedo pedirle lo eterno a un simple mortal y andar arrojando a los cerdos miles de perlas. Ay, amor, me duele tanto que te fueras sin decir a dónde. Ay, amor, fue una aventura. Vivo yo. No sé que no he sido un santo, pero lo puedo alegar, amor. No solo de pan y del hombre digno de excusas vivo yo. Solo de errores aprende y hoy sé que es tuyo mi corazón. Mejor te guardas todo, eso tocará con ese hueso y no se siente Dios. Esto se acabe, esto se acabe.
position that you call the winner. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. She say a night and this say a day. Never admit to a word where she say. And she claim you tell her baby no way.
But she caught me on the counter. Wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me. I even had her in the shower. Wasn't me. She even caught me on camera. Wasn't me. She saw the marks on my shoulder. Wasn't me. Heard the words that I told her. Wasn't me. Heard the screams getting louder. Wasn't me. She said until it was over. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bedroom floor. I had tried to keep her from what she was about to see. Why should she believe me when I told her it wasn't me?
She knows that she really not right with next. I never used to see her make the jigger low flex. As somebody else to favor you in the complex. Seeing is believing, so you better change the specs. You know she have a bring a whole heap of things up from the past. All the little evidence, you better know the mass. Quick for your answer, no open back. But if you back a gun, you know you better run fast.
But she caught me on the counter. Wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me. I even had her in the shower. Wasn't me. She even caught me on camera. Wasn't me. She saw the marks on my shoulder. Wasn't me. Heard the words that I told her. Wasn't me. Heard the screams getting louder. Wasn't me. She stayed until it was over. Honey came in and she caught me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door.
now. Wait till you get older. When the media man beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's a game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gone. Only shooting stars bring the mold. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars bring the mold. Taking the back streets, you never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's a game on, go play. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's a game on, go play. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's a game on, go play. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's a game on, go play. Hey now.
What
I've set my plans. My head speaks a language I don't understand. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got so much life running through my veins, going to waste. I don't wanna die, but I ain't keen on living either. Before I fall in love, I'm preparing to leave her. Scare myself to death. That's why I keep on running before I've arrived. I can see myself coming. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much life running through my veins, going to waste. I need to feel real love and love ever after. Cannot get enough. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. I got so much love running through my veins, go to waste. I just wanna feel real love and love ever after. There's a hole in my soul, you can see it in my face. It's a real big place.
Let's get it crunk up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're open, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolated, fire waiting, so just dance for me.
Come on, everybody, get on down. 'Cause you know we got to get it wrong. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Come on, baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor.
Let's get it crunk up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're open, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolated, fire waiting, so just dance for
It's only gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Pop you a drink, go ahead and rock your eye, 'cause we're celebrating no more drama in our life. With the great track pumping, everybody jumping, go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations